Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Supreme Ruler 2020 as Mexico in the Mexico Expands campaign. Now, I'm sure you may have noticed somehow that the date and even the economy is all different because I actually once again did record one episode, but this time in about, I don't know, 5 minutes later into the video, the rest of it was just stopping at the 5-minute mark, and the rest of the video was the rest of the audio. That's just about it again. So I have no choice but to continue on from that point of October 23rd, 2022. And if you're wondering about the economy, well, as you can see here, the income is still the same, the expenses are still expensive. Even if I reduce this as much as I can, it will remain expensive anyway. So there's no way to balance that out. Just leave that as 35%. And the reason why is because I bought 4 bonds, and they are kind of good, kind of costly in a way, by about $25 billion, and just continue. So, in the end, I may have to buy another one immediately anyway. But also start repurchasing some of the earlier bonds. Maybe I'll probably start with the one from 2009, repurchase that immediately, and ignore. But since we got our economy a bit up now, that means we could start repairing and building up more units. Also, any construction that's been delayed for so long is now resumed. Of course, there's a problem with units making strange decisions. But also, looking at the economy situation, the Union's economy is really bad. In the negative now, which means that somehow if we slowly maybe kill off their units bit by bit, but primarily the infantry units, not really the tanks, unfortunately, then maybe their approval rating for their military approval rating will go down, but that's gonna take a long time, and personally, I think that's not going to be possible because the Union has such a massive military, and I'm sure around their capital is going to be a much larger group of forces that are just stationed there. I mean, a small example is with Canada, border with Canada, and seeing all this is one example. So, really, there's nothing we can do. We can try and take out the Union's military as best as we can, like this Bradley, which unfortunately will always retreat. Even if we send out bombers to just, well, bomb it. Well, we might be able to take out some units, but it just isn't going to be enough.
We need reinforcements.
So, even though their economy is pretty much... Now, they're in depression-ish scenario, but unfortunately, the idea of the Union collapsing through economic problems isn't going to happen anytime soon. Primarily if their military has become too weak or whatever reasons. I'm not 100% sure how that could possibly work for a nation to just collapse financially, but you never know. At any rate, back over here, I'm just going to send these Votniks just to expand a bit. Retake Baja California, sort of. At the same time, however, we're gonna deal with some constant counterattacks by the Union, especially if we're gonna send out whatever aircraft we have. You know, this is just a MiG. Okay, you get down there and help bomb that tank now. Guys, move up as usual. And of course, once again, the fortress that's over here has pretty much remained standing after all this time. That Abrams has been heavily damaged, but it's not going to be destroyed that easily. Unless I send these guys to try and chase it down and destroy it. I don't know. Can we take out this tank? No. I could just send these guys to take out this Bradley. Bradley? Yeah, it's a Bradley. But they are losing supplies fast, and they're taking way too much damage rather quickly. Okay, you move up. You move up to the complex that's over here. In the meantime, take a look at the rest of the world, I guess, rather quickly. Cuba is still standing as usual. I still have a military presence over here, though, with some ships that I guess I could send to support Cuba, actually. But I don't know. Because the Union could have a mighty submarine fleet somewhere. But I guess I could send some scouts to see if it's possible. Or if there's anywhere to land, that is. South America. Argentina has been pushed back, it seems. Africa and southern part of Africa, not really much. Angola, what can I say about them? Let's see. Chad, Niger. Well, Chad's growing in size, so I guess Niger would eventually, perhaps, would be conquered. In Europe, the war between Italy and France is still going on, and somehow Austria has not yet capitulated, being conquered by the Czech Republic, same with Slovakia being conquered by Hungary. War Croatia, it's a stalemate. What is blah blah blah. I guess I'll accept. Sweden and Russia, they're now making progress into Finland. Belarus and Lithuania, I don't think there's anything to say about them. And oh yeah, the small Russian territories over here has been conquered by the Polish forces. Ukraine under attack. Also Iran under attack from all sides. Turkey, Russia, Turkmenistan, and that's about it, except for Iraq,
We need reinforcements.
Kuwait, Qatar, and so on and so forth, including Saudi Arabia. Sorry about that. Russian progress against Kazakhstan has stalled. China, meanwhile, there's very little progress between the Korean and Chinese forces here. Can be said the same for Mongolia. Vietnam and all other parts of Southeast Asia, not very much change other than the strange war between Thailand and Cambodia. India, I really don't think there's any point. Nothing else going on here, and that's about it. Oh yeah, Independent Federation is still around. Their economy is shrinking every once in a while, but they're still gonna survive. Obviously. In the meantime, our war, and oh, so we've taken back the Baja California region. This area, though, is now cut off. And of course, these bridges, which will never be connected, which is gonna be a problem. Now, I think it's best to just get these guys to move up a little bit, connect to these railway lines. I don't know about sending spies here, though. I guess I could try and send a spy over here to see if there's any garrisons. If not, we could try and take these. But if there are, yeah, there's really no point. Because the military as Mexico is weak. Oh, and their navy is still going to keep firing cruise missiles. Okay, this may be a Vodnik, but there's no garrisons here, and these are primarily artillery, though. I guess I better try and take out the artillery if he wants to. That isn't going to work. Nice to push them back. Somewhat. You guys move up. You guys, what are you doing? Entrench there. And, of course, a Bradley comes in. No. You can retreat. You move up a little bit. Just expand a bit. Head towards Haruka Cambodia. Never mind. Okay. Full garrison and only 4 over here in Yuma. Okay. I guess we could expand bit by bit. It's a bit of a risk, but I guess I have no choice. Everywhere else is the usual.
We need reinforcements.
An Osprey. Huh. Okay, a lot more tanks. Facilities over here are finally finished. They can just start producing whatever units they want. Except, I think if I want to have amphibious invasions, we'll better find the ones that are, well, I guess piranhas, Windchild commandos, stormers, not so sure about technicals, engineers, and National Guard. That's about it. Why not? Still got all these units. Now, as for trade, even though we're no longer in the red, it's still gonna be a problem. And of course, our domestic makeup is still a problem as well. Come on, just put it at 4% for all I care. 3, whatever. No, 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 I don't know about power. Consumer... Now, I'll just leave the rest alone. Probably let the AI do whatever it wants. Production. Still got a... Okay, the Cuban capital is under attack. Union forces have a large army, but it doesn't look like they might be able to break through because of the amount of garrisons that are over here. Kinda odd, as they should have some more units somewhere. Well, not just attacking here, but landed somewhere. Where? I have no idea. And of course, that attack by the Union has failed. Yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised about that. And some engineers over here finally built. Gonna move up here, entrench, just to get ready to attack San Luis Rio Colorado and Yuma. This area I'm gonna ignore. Over here, the Abrams, as usual, are becoming a problem. Send the aircraft and whatever other planes I have, primarily on the mainland. Okay, where's the airbase? Here it is. Reserve there. Of course, not all can go to the base anyway. These UAVs cannot even reach towards Zapopan, unfortunately, since they're just gonna keep returning back. Yep, they can't reach. So just return base. Okay, the army. Not on Puerto Rico. What are these? Oh, it's just... That's it. That's all I have, just one tank built. Well, that's interesting to see. Entrench, once again, I gotta buy another bond. I really don't want to do this. But I have no choice in order to get the economy bit up. Speaking of debt, that I have to realize exactly who has the biggest debt. Of course, Japan. Though second to the Union. Huh. But the richest is Nigeria and India, in their treasury at least. The poorest is only the American Union, compared to Cape Verde. Whatever. Okay. Debt. Once again, is you can look at that. GDP. Qatar has the highest. Population, China and India, the largest in population. And what else? Losses, kills, no surprise about the Union. Casualties, yikes. Land lost, Sweden lost a lot. Total army staff, the Union has a much bigger staff, of course. And of course, production is the main factor. Remove all of these. I just deleted a message from a different nation, didn't I? Real smart there. Real smart. And right now I'm getting annoyed just deploy all the Navy, I guess. I have 2 destroyers. I'm gonna send them out, along with these 2. But I will have these transports head toward the port of San Juan, just to try and load these guys up, and try and land somewhere, particularly the port of Guantanamo Bay. Hopefully.
We need reinforcements.
At least I hope we might be able to land there. I don't know. I'll send these ships towards the bay and see if there's anything there. Yeah, just head toward the bay and see if there's anything. Meanwhile, all the amount of artillery isn't gonna help. Yeah, that did no damage. Or could be just missing all the time. And these guys finally arrived, a bit slow. The additional units, I mean, that just, I think recently was produced. Got an LST over here, but where am I even going to land him? Not any troops, any that, for that matter. But anyway, a full garrison here. They're getting bombarded by something. How much damage that? Okay, that Vodnik's almost dead. Oh, that's why. Excaliburs. In Mexicali. Where are you going? I thought AI can be idiotic. And the Union's Air Force comes in. Yeah, I think I'll just leave Baja California to their own demise, I guess. Oliver H. Perry. You probably go and intercept that ship, or fire missiles. Okay, more facilities are done. Okay, there goes the Oliver H. Perry, and there is the submarines.
We need reinforcements.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Submarines are here. Ohio class in this case. So, I guess we are going to be needing some of the amphibious units produced here, if they can be built fast enough, that is. Technology level reduced that. There's really no point. Actually, there's no point anyway, because it's just barely any change in the amount of money. And some techs, I don't see the point. Remove all those. What else for warfare? Amphibious assault designs. I guess submarines. Radar absorbent. Nope. Technology. None. There's really not that much tech needed to research. Military. No. Designs. For the Navy, not a whole lot. Air Force. Okay, let's see. P-47 Thunderbolt? You gotta be kidding me. No way am I building that. There's no way I'm gonna research that. What else? IF-1 Ren. I'll research that one, I guess. Oh wait, any other bombers? I guess some MiGs and this. Helicopters, hoplites. That's about it. And their economy is now even further down. Okay, this T-90 is engaging this Abrams. And is losing badly. Time to look at what other production is going on. Not a whole lot for aircraft. Missiles, we only have just a couple of bombs left. Gonna produce a lot of exocets, but also just build 10 missiles each. Build those, build that. A couple of those, and 2 stacks of those. Ships. All of these frigates are still being built. ground units, the army I mean. Let's see, several T-90s, IS-3s, and that's about it. Yeah, actually maybe I should, actually I best to try to lower the DEFCON a little bit. DEFCON, I mean. Where are you going? Yeah, this isn't gonna work out. So building units here was a bad idea, but probably a small distraction, I guess. I really don't know. An IS-3, where... Wait, why would he try to attack? Okay, where's the rest of the Union? Okay, that's a bit odd. Well, you guys move up. You will help out. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna take Sherman. More units are finished, so I'm gonna reserve them here. Okay, T-90s better get up there now. It's too bad the only bay is in Guantanamo, and that's not quite possible to land, though. We could try to deploy some amphibious units and try to land. Maybe add... Seriously? The Union had all these other extra units and they could have just tried to head towards the capital. I don't get the AI. Once again, I've said that's way too many times now, but... That's shit. Did I just hear something blow up? What blew up? Oh, the bridge? I guess it's the bridge. Okay, this destroyer is just going to constantly bombard the ore miners over here. However, yeah, one garrison in this abandoned town, 2 over here, and just these 3. 3 in Holguin. Right, so these guys have got new unit design. I guess that's one small good news. Economy once again. Increase spending, increase repurchasing of bonds. I don't care what that says, just accept. And still the expenses are going to be expensive. Doesn't really help with the inflation being so damn high. Unemployment as well. Okay. More reinforcements are here. We failed to take Sherman, which reminds me, how much supplies do they have? Almost 0. Right, I guess he must stockpile. He must have helped in certain places, I guess. Okay, another research breakthrough. Radar electronics. That's somewhat good to know. Anyway, better check over here. 13 days, 5 days, 5 days. So they're almost done. Just gotta wait for those to be built and maybe try and land. But I have doubts that could happen. And now Albania. I'll accept. That tank is not dead yet. But then again, it doesn't really help if they're still impressive amount of fuel they have. Okay, just as this T9 is about to take Ardmore. Okay, this town is under attack again. Just ignore those. Any other research? Primarily aircraft, of course, that I just already recently chose. Naval electric drive system, almost done. What does it say? I really don't care. Advanced ballistic missiles. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Nope. Micro RFID technology. I'll accept that. Orbital launch pad, reconnaissance satellite. Not gonna bother with those.
Reinforcements.
Yeah. Do whatever you want to continue the defenses. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to the main stalled front line. And McKinney has been abandoned. Shouldn't be surprised after constantly being attacked all the time. And this Abrams is not getting damaged enough. Come on, destroy that Abrams. There we go. Okay, well you get over there and take out that Abrams as well. There we go. So that's 2 Abrams down, and they won't be able to replenish their numbers fast. Replace those by building a new one. Yeah, but they'll just send more reinforcements since Canada isn't going to join the war. There's really no way to literally beg Canada to join the war against the Union. We need another front. Please join the war. That's never gonna happen. After all, the Union is gonna get conquered rather easily. Send more of my Air Force again. I'll accept, I guess, Cuba. I'll accept that, I guess. Okay, we're finally making small progress, but I doubt that's gonna be helpful. Okay, Sherman's finally been taken over. Now I'm gonna move up to Denison, I mean. Got some frigates over here, just patrolling. The bridge that could have been built here is never gonna get finished because I can't connect. Yeah. So that was a waste. That was a real waste. Okay, Denison is falling. Send another wave of aircraft. I'm going to just bomb it if they want to. Okay, are the units down here done yet? 8 more day. Oh. These recon units are already done. Okay, well let's look at Piranhas, some Commandos, and other units. Just gonna leave those alone for now. But these units. Yeah, just gonna ignore them. GDP is gone up, Treasury is still gonna go down. Repurchase another bond. But now it's $22 billion. Repurchase another, increasing to 49,000. 49 billion, I mean. And repurchase that, and it's now 31 billion. Seesaw effect. M9 Tracer, that's not gonna die. Nope, just gonna retreat. And we once again lost these 2. God, my army is so weak. I really don't like playing against Mexico. I may have said that before, but I'm just gonna try soldier on for about maybe one more. Maybe after this episode, maybe one more, I guess, because this war is taking a long time, and we're never gonna make any advances. I mean, we have gained a little bit amount of territory briefly, but that's just it. It's just brief. We've whittled down the Union's military so that much. After all, their economy is in tatters, and their military supply lines are rather limited now. But it ain't gonna be enough. just ain't. Okay, you guys move up over there to harass Denison. Now, can I? Is it possible for P? No. Still no. Probably never will. Okay, Denison is proving to be a lot more tough to try and take over. So there's no point in that. You guys entrench here. Nothing else over here. Not even the small village of Horica. That's now cut off. Okay, really. Buy another bond. Repurchase another of the cheap ones. And I don't know if I should get another one. I'll just get another one, then rebuy another bond. This is probably not a good strategy in the end, but what can you do when your economy isn't like my current situation? We're being bombarded, territory lost, so lack of supplies, that's understandable. Okay, units are still being produced here. Almost done with the piranhas. Windchild, commandos, got more of those. Okay, daily income's increased a bit. Not by much though. Speaking of which, what's our army staff? Reserves 60,451. Purchase that, repurchase that, repurchase another, repurchase this one. Now it's even more reduced and it's still a lot of money. And I do know for the fact there is a cheat code, a cheat, so to speak, to be able to just instantly gain a lot of money, just rebuy it. But I'm not that kind of person. I will probably do that in a private matter, in a private game of when I'm not recording any nation I play as, and just have some fun. But for LPs, I'd rather not bother. What? Iran. What's our relation? Concerned and outraged. Where is this nation again? Here it is. Not really that good relations, but I really don't see the point of being allied with Iran anymore. Now, Kuwait? UAE, Saudi Arabia of course, Iraq, and Turkmenistan, which is being pushed back. I don't know, I guess I'll try and maintain the alliance, if you will, for some time at the moment. Repurchase and buy another bond. This is getting ridiculous. There's nothing we can do here. Still got these, still got these. I don't know. Okay, reducing the spending has kinda evened out a bit, but it won't be enough. Taxes are gonna be as high as they can at max. Social spending will remain as 20-ish%. I don't know. Keep continuously repurchasing bonds would be nice, but these are all rather expensive after all. Especially the prices are just, especially new bonds are just gonna keep increasing after all. So that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, there's no way we can hold on to those. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Economy has finally somewhat stabilized, but I doubt that could be helpful. I will wait though, if I see if it's now $60 billion or so. somehow, and then maybe I might start rebuying some of the earlier bonds, or those that are not as high, like say 25 billion at least. We're just gonna have to wait. Once again, most of my army, and once I keep clicking over towards Puerto Rico for some reason. Okay, how about get over here? Wait, did I even select them? Yes, I did.
We need reinforcements.
I'd heard that many times, alright. But just do whatever you want. Yeah, okay, our economy is actually beginning to recover slowly. But I don't know. Taxes are once again reduced a bit. I'll increase taxes to maximum again. Keep social spending as it is. And... really, already 95%. I guess I could rebuy this one, but like I said, I'm gonna wait if the treasury increases a bit more, because this is not quite enough. Population going down, GDP going down. I really don't care about that. Can you retreat? Why is this guy not gonna get repaired? Yep, our economy's gone down again. New stuff? Nope. Not really that much new technology anyway. Research efficiency is now going to be reduced to about 101%. Project development about 55, I guess. Keep this at maximum. Reduce this back to 20%. Okay, yeah. More units finished here? Yes, they are. Once again, the same old thing. Alright, pause. Well, it's now December 2nd, 2022, I mean. And once again, we have made 0 gains. We may have gained barely towards Sherman, but the Union will just keep counterattacking. We've killed some of their units, but they'll just keep sending more back. And of course my rather late plan to build up an army, well, maybe send a small force onto the transports and land them somewhere onto Cuba and help them out. But I don't know how that would work. Also, quick look at the rest of the world. Same situation in Korea and China. Southeast Asia, same thing. India, same thing. Iran, same thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ethiopia. Well, it looks like they're about to... Well, it looks like they keep pushing Eritrea out. Somalia, I don't know what they're doing. Nah, not gonna say about that. Not over here as well. Europe. Same thing, the Germans are never gonna join the war against France. And Argentina has not made any progress. Oh well, but I hope you enjoyed this, and see you again in the next episode.